Hi everyone, welcome to Trade Brains. So just let us see like what happened today in the market and what can happen tomorrow. Okay, market it has given a very good closing today. In a very interesting position. Okay, so just let us see and find out what can happen today and what are the crucial level it should hold tomorrow. So if you see today's right, yesterday market closed somewhere around this part, okay, near about 14,690. Okay, and what we have planned, if market opens with a huge gap up, obviously the sellings will be there. I yesterday clearly told like two selling condition is there. One is that if there is gap up, the selling will come, and the other one is there is gap down, the selling will come, right? So whenever I say this, write down in a pen and paper and sit with that while you trade. Okay, there is no other condition. You would just see the market. If it opens gap up, you sell, you buy a put, or just sell the future or sell a call, whatever you think. Okay, if there is a gap down, if the condition matches, do that particular thing. But never, if some condition does not match it, don't go for it. Okay, if there is a gap up and it comes to, and then it comes to the buying level, don't buy for it. I already told, like, if the market is opening flat and that particular level is reached, then only go and buy that, because our buying level was 14,700, right? And our target was 14,790 to 14,800, which I told yesterday, right? So but our market opened around 14,800, that is 14,790. So how can we expect that we can again buy and go and reach up to that level? So be very clear about what we tell and what we what we plan for the next day. Okay, because whenever the market opens, we see this green and red candle and we get confused what to do. But just do it for one day, write down in a pen and paper what to do. Okay, and just follow it. If it does not match to your ideology, then you just say your stop loss will be also very close. You can manage your trade very easily if you just note down the points. Okay, so just let us see tomorrow what can happen. So today's market closing is near the very crucial point, that is near the support. Okay, 14,500 support. So just let us see one thing. Tomorrow we have no buy condition. Okay, just keep this thing in mind. Tomorrow we are not going to buy Nifty or buy any call or buy Nifty future, hey, whatever it is. Okay, or sell a put. We cannot do that. Okay, so just while you trade, just mark, while you are marking down the levels, just mention one thing. Just remember one thing, that we can, tomorrow we don't have any buy conditions. Okay, so tomorrow we will sell. Okay, so and for selling we have only one condition, that is the best condition, I would say. So the best condition would be if market opens flat. Okay, so just remember what is a flat opening. So here Nifty has given a Nifty future, this is okay. Just remember one thing, don't compare it with the spot. So in future I'm saying, in Nifty future 14,551 is a very crucial support. Okay, from 550 to 551 is the next support. So if the market opens somewhere around this level, okay, tomorrow, this particular level, that is a flat opening, right? 40-50 points a gap up or gap down, I would say. Not a huge 100 points, 200 points, like that gap difference is there. So if the market is opening around here, okay, easily the market will break this 14,500 support and it will come down to this position. Okay, now why this position, I'm just showing you. Just hold on a second. So here, right, if you see, market is clearly having a gap over this particular area, this area. So if you see this area, so it will try to fill this gap. Okay, this particular gap, it will try to fill this particular gap. So obviously, if so the base condition will be if the market opens flat, okay, and 14,500 will be broken, immediately market would come to 14,350 or 400 level. Okay, 100 points easy. Okay, just remember one thing, write in a pen and paper, that if market opens flat, we will just buy a put or sell a call or sell Nifty future. Okay, that's the best area, I would say. Even if market opens gap down, there is a possibility of selling tomorrow itself, because FII is selling at a huge rate each and every day, and the market sentiment is not good. Okay, sentiment is not good. That means first of all, remember one thing, 2 days back I have told 14,500 is an initial support from where market reversed. Okay, so just imagine tomorrow what I am saying, market should open flat and cross 14,500, right? So 14,500, if it cross, that means our important support is gone, right? It will act as a resistance next day. So immediately market will come to selling. Okay, and market sentiment is not right. IPL is scheduled, you saw it has been stopped. So people are scaring about the nationwide lockdown and all. So just remember, keep your positions very less. Okay, very less. Keep your position very less, because markets are moving in a very volatile way and it can hunt your stop loss down. Okay, so be very focused on your quantities. Okay, don't lose money in this thing, because in a later time frame you need money for option buying, option selling, because margins will be ultimately removed. Okay, you will have no stand in the market if you don't save your capital. Okay, next thing about let's come to the bank nifty. Okay, and mark your levels very clearly. Okay, let's come to bank nifty. Bank nifty, we have only one sell condition, I'm telling. In similarly in bank nifty there is no buy condition. Okay, we have only one sell condition, that is if markets open below 14,400 32,400 level, this particular level. Okay, so 32,400 level, just mark it. The closing is around 32,445. Okay, that means another flat opening, or if it opens around this range also, 32,300 or 32,500, if it opens around this particular range, then only short the market, because it will come down to this particular level. Here also a gap is pending, that is this one. Okay, so 31,700, 31,600, this level can be achieved. So similarly in bank nifty also, but I would say trade in nifty, because nifty is weaker than bank nifty. Okay, so just try to like match the conditions with nifty. If the condition comes, we'll trade. If the condition is not in our favor, just don't trade. Okay, so tomorrow if there is a huge gap down, huge gap up, or a gap up, just don't trade. Okay, so tomorrow we have one more stock to look it for. Okay, so Infosys. Okay, Infosys many people are holding, I know, but everybody have Infosys in their portfolio, right? But one thing I would say here, tomorrow just do one thing. If this particular level is broken, right, in Infosys, wait, just let me show here. So Infosys is one stock I would say that gives a very good price actions and patterns recognitions. Okay, so here if you just come and see this particular area. Yeah, so here a pure W pattern was formed in Infosys, and we made a very good trade over here in Infosys. This particular W pattern is a double bottom. Okay, so basically in this all these bottom parts we plan to buy and then sell it on the top. Okay, so this was a very successful pattern in Infosys, because after a W pattern it took a retracement, and you can see the high it took. Okay, it was more than from 1320 or 1330 to it was 1474, right? So it was a huge gap, but the market sentiment has gone very negative. In spite of good result, Infosys is falling. Okay, so what should we do now? Okay, just look at this particular thing. It is coming down. Okay, it came down, it went up, and now it's exactly on the support. Okay, just remember one thing. Previously I would say, you know, maybe many people don't know about price action, I would say. So just remember one thing, there are various patterns out in the market in the stocks that gets followed. Okay, price action is, that's why very important part. Okay, just remember one thing. So here in a W pattern, what happens is we buy particularly from these areas, right? This particular bottom areas we try to buy. So this is basically a support, you can understand. This is basically a support that is marked here. Similarly, this particular thing becomes a small resistance. So basically, if you buy here, if you sell here, you can get a trade. Similarly, next time if you get a buy, just wait for the W pattern to get completed. Okay, and where it will be completed? Obviously, the previous highs here. Okay, and it got completed here, right? So this is the one trade we have got. So after a successful W pattern, this particular pattern, market will retrace, right? So this is the retracement point. Okay, and previously this was the high, so the neck will be as a support, right? So just let me delete everything just to show. So here the market came and took a support, right? Now just look at the pattern. Okay, so this particular pattern, right, it is called a head and shoulder pattern. What happens in a head and shoulder is when the head and shoulder neckline, so this is the particular neckline. Okay, this is the particular neckline, this particular area. So whenever this neckline is broken, okay, it goes back to the previous support. Okay, it goes back to the previous support. So our support is very crucial at a very crucial stage, that is between 1330 and 1340. So anywhere, if the Nifty Infosys opens near this particular range, so 1330, 1325, 1340, we can easily see 1300 tomorrow. Okay, be very careful. If you are already holding Nifty, okay, just do one thing, you buy a put if this condition gets satisfied. Okay, and like you can save your portfolio like that, right? So if you get tomorrow, I'm saying if you can grab a put if this particular level is broken, and immediately Nifty falls to like 1260, 1270, 80, or maybe 1300 levels, you will get a very good profit out there. You can close that particular put and buy in delivery, right? That will average out your cost. Okay, so this is a very important price action. You will have an understanding of price action also if this particular trade works. Okay, so once again, thank you everyone. Just focus on Nifty and Bank Nifty level that I have shared with you. Okay, and trade according to it. Okay, don't trade in some other levels or whatever we decide other than that. So just follow whatever we discuss, whatever we say. So thank you everyone. Have a good day. Please subscribe the channel.